Hello, everybody, and welcome to Equinox, a Dungeons and Dragons game featuring these lovely people here. It has been over a month since we have played last because life and business and all that jazz has happened, and so it is wonderful to be back. I hope you guys have all had fun. I know some of your stories. I know it hasn't all been uh, candy and roses, but with that. Where we left off last time, Arashi had been asked a question by Wicked of, and I'm paraphrasing, Arashi, if I was a god, would you worship me?
No. Do you remember what it was? Wicked?
I'm pretty sure
I,
that's heavily
I,
paraphrased exactly what it
I,
was.
no, it was. If I was a god, would you kill me?
Oh, there we go. Even worse.
Yeah. Uh, okay. Because where are we walking? We're walking somewhere.
I
I can't
believe
remember.
you are in the hallowed halls. You are leaving the hallowed halls of the Citadel in Dagger Hill. But you are leaving the Citadel and you are having a question after speaking with Arashi and Sabata's longtime friend, Simon Lovelace, also known as Snitch. I believe you had decided that you were going to be going on your way and leaving Dagger Hill within the next 24 to 48 hours, I believe.
Yeah, because didn't he want to throw a party for everyone?
Yes, he wanted to throw a ball because
Yeah.
he wanted Wicked to be able to dance and wear a pretty
Yes.
dress and
And celebrate
just
her birthdays.
and celebrate her birthdays. Yes, it's essentially a very large belated birthday party for Wicked, who has not really ever gotten to celebrate her birthday.
Right, we were coming up with uncommon items because we were gonna max out his
Oh,
his credit card.
Yes.
shit, right. God damn it, I forgot to do that.
I did my homework, Andrew. What's your?
Andrew's been busy, man. We'll figure it out. There are limitations to what you can do, obviously, within the walls of Dagger Hill. So huge technological advancements are not among them. So that would mean that Kale and Sabata might be a bit shit out of luck. So
No death lasers.
no death lasers, unfortunately. And anyway, even if there were, I don't think anyone in their right mind would sell to a minor. So,
God
so
damn it.
with that, in the halls,
Yep.
as you are leaving to go do your various shopping trip to get your pretty clothes for the ball that will be held in the evening,
Yep.
Rashi, you've been asked a question.
Well, I don't believe you have any plans of becoming a god, do you, Wicked? Which means you'll never need to find out.
I guess. I mean, the idea has crossed my mind recently.
Like you hiding some sort of secret power that, like Feynman.
I mean, maybe? It's
Being powerful and being a god are two different things.
I guess that is true. There's a lot of powerful people that aren't gods.
Yes. It means you don't have anything to worry about. Not for me, anyway.
Yeah, there's some worrying things out there already.
And the numbers just keep growing. And I'll look at Kale as Kale's walking along.
That's me, and he's in the car.
I know, it's great, isn't it?
So, as you make your way back through the hallways of the citadel, down through the grand foyer, out down the front steps, into the very manicured inner yard of this fortress, um, where would you like to go?
Wicked is gonna go uh uh allocate some money from the from his IOU to an item, and then but first she's gonna go pick out a nice dress.
Okay, so we're vaguely heading over to the Glory Plaza.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to be making your way across town. Thankfully, it's not a very large town, despite the fact that there are lots of buildings and whatnot. It's still only going to take about 15, 20 minutes to cross the actual, from where you are to the actual Glory Plaza.
Can I propose a question quickly? Because I know certain people shop for different things. So is the group splitting?
Mm,
And
good question.
Assume so.
because I know that Habaru and Sabata shop for very different things versus to what Wicked's going to be shopping for.
This is on you guys. Anyone splitting off? Or are you all heading in the same direction?
I, I guess I'll go with until I figure out what I actually want to get, and then I will go split off.
Okay,
Sabata, Sabata's just quietly following Arashi. Still
okay.
upset that he threw a dagger at him.
So you all make your way to the Glory Plaza then. Wicked and Habaru, you had actually been here. You have been here before. Um, Paddleball. You have actually been here before, so you know that there are a large number of shops and whatnot here. Everything from fabric shops, candy stores, trinket shops. Um, there are spice stores, um, spice stores. One place which is kind of tucked very quietly into a very narrow alleyway, um, almost like you can't figure out how the shop actually fits in there. The alleyway itself, the doorway seems to take up almost the entirety of the alleyway entrance, but even just glancing through the door, you can tell that the interior seems to be much larger than the shop faces presenting. Um, and you look around and you see the names of the shops around the place. This particular store is called the Pearl Bitches Diamond Dust. You get the aromas of milk and dairy and pungent funkiness from the smelly cheese shop. You can see that there are fruit and vegetable wholesalers, grain wholesalers. You see crystal balls and baubles, which seems to be a trinket shop. Um, you do also see Scrog's Magical Edibles off in the distance, which has this wonderful candied, sweet, sugary scent emanating from it, as well as Glamoursome, which seems to be some type of clothier fabric shop. It seems very almost a little bit out of place in the fact that the interior of it looks incredibly sleek, down very well, beautifully litten with this ambient orange light, very chic, minimalistic seating decor, and just a few racks that don't seem to have very much on them at all. It seems to be just lots of little hanging tags on these racks, but you can tell, judging by the dummies that seem to be animated to continuously move in these catwalk-like poses to show off the draped attire on it. You do notice that this Glamorsom does appear to be a clothing store. So where would you all like to go?
I am going to follow Wicked, but I'm not going to enter any store. I'll just stay out in the street.
Arashi, as you do lurk out in the street, you do see that there does appear to be at least a stall front. It doesn't seem to be a shop itself, like a standard shop. It does look like it's somebody who comes in and just hires a stall space for the Blasted Anvil Smithy, and you do see that there seems to be a very elderly looking dwarven gentleman with a pair of goggles, gold beard decorations hanging from his very bushy white beard. He's got goggles hunched down over his very wrinkled forehead, and you can see just at a passing glance he does seem to be blind in one eye. But he is working on what appears to be some hand engraving on some blade hilting and whatnot. And he does seem to be selling just some weapons, and he's got arrowheads in front of him and things like this. And it appears that this is just kind of like a stall that he hires out within the plaza.
Okay. Well, I might be standing in the street. I might notice that I will be on watch, but my main thing is I'm sort of like standing guard over the shop while Wicked's in there more than anything else.
Yeah. You do also notice that just patrolling around this plaza as well is a number of individuals in blue and silver armor. It does appear that this place is not necessarily heavily surveilled, but there are watchers from the actual like the guards here that are actually wandering around, keeping an eye on things, and you can tell that it is a very well maintained, reasonably well behaved city, which you would expect given the circumstances of the town itself.
Where's Sabata?
Oh, he's not far from you. Just playing with his paddleball now. Bored.
He's not tempted by the cheese shop.
No, he's bored. He's just going to sit here and play with his paddleball.
As you are bouncing the ball, roll me a perception, Sabata.
Ah, my favourite stat. Come on.
Your
Oh,
favorite
Christmas.
stat.
Doesn't roll.
We're about to see.
See if it's any better when he's a kid.
It is.
Ooh.
Sabata, as you are tossing your paddleball to yourself, you do notice as you're sitting there, squatting next to Arashi board, you do notice across the way a pair of large, orb-like, beady eyes watching. Every time you toss the ball, they go up, down. The gormless mouth set in the dark muzzle is open. A little bit of drool and anticipation is avidly watching this ball every time you throw it. There is a rather rotund-looking pug enthusiastically watching the travel of your ball.
Give it a dirty look.
His eyes
Remember,
solely on the ball.
Hey, stupid dog. This is mine, not yours.
You hear a very faint whine across the very crowded walk space.
Well, yeah, that's correct. Go away, you stupid animal.
For everyone who wants to remember, it's this gentleman here that's watching.
Oh, no.
Moon.
I hated it when Moon first turned up. And I still hate Moon.
Were they in the clothing shop or were they at the bake?
They're sitting out the front. They're sitting on the stoop of the cheese shop.
The cheese shop, that's right.
He's from the cheese shop, the smelly cheese shop. So,
Got it.
where would the rest of you like to go?
What did you say that clothing store was called? The
Glamerson.
bitches diamond. Oh, okay. I thought
There's
you said
Glamerson,
the bitches diamond dust.
the herbalist store, the herbalists and the herbals and spice store is called the Pearl Bitches Diamond Dust, which is a very old throwback.
Old throwback, that one. Yes.
And
I
that one
remember.
is the one that is set very firmly into the alley, and you just see like a doorway, but the actual interior of this building is this lovely dark wood, and there are rows upon rows upon rows of powders and vials of liquids and all sorts of foliage and herbal accoutrement.
Wicked is gonna go into Glamorsome first.
As you do so, a very tall, willowy young lady comes over to you, easily standing at like 6'5".
Ooh.
The very picturesque view of some kind of sleek model. She has this wonderful twig brown skin and very, very long hair that looks like braids running all the way down to the back of her knees in this beautiful sage green, which offsets her very grey green eyes. And you realize very quickly, Wicked, judging by her very um, very long, delicate fingers, just the delicate nature of her limbs as well, and the way that the clothes are hanging off of her, and the way that she kind of moves, you realize that this is a tree nymph. Um,
Ooh.
Judging by her hair, you can figure that she is probably the nymph belonging to a willow tree somewhere. And she comes over to you. She doesn't she's not snooty with the way she looks at you, but you get the impression as she looks you kind of up and down, that she's giving you an appraising look. Not a judgmental appraising look, but she's kind of giving you the eye of somebody who's kind of measuring you as she's, walking up to you and looking at your style and kind of considering you. "Welcome to Glamerson. How may I help you today?"
Hi, I was hoping to buy some kind of nice dress for a rather higher end party tomorrow.
"Oh, oh, yes, you're probably talking about the memo that went out, the ball, yes?
Yeah.
Now, would you like a nice dress or would you like a fabulous dress?"
Ooh. I'm intrigued. A fabulous dress?
The first thing we need to ascertain is whether you want sleek or poofy or form-fitting. What's your style?
Ooh, good question.
Damn it, I haven't thought about that, he says.
Hmm. Maybe. Hmm.
We can certainly try some things on if you're unsure about the vibe you want to go for.
All right. I think I'm leaning towards form fitting.
Oh, wonderful. And what about your entourage? Her eyes kind of fan out to the plethora of gentlemen and cat on the stoop that seem to be waiting for you. Do we want to have them all matching in similar fabrics? Do we also want them form fitting? Or
Can I hear? Can I hear this?
You would be able to hear it, like you can hear it because you are close enough to the door that you can hear the conversation going on. She's not, despite the fact that she has this lovely airy voice, it is still carrying enough that it's clear.
Well, I'll make sure it's very clear. I'm wearing my own clothes. I don't need anything. Though, Neve, you need to change form and go get a dress. And I'm going to like push Neve in the door.
Shoots daggers, literal daggers at you. I'll take a pantsuit if I must.
Oh, we can do a pantsuit. You don't have to wear a dress. We're not the 1300s. But your manservant does realize that he's not going to be allowed to wear his armor.
Good luck with the manservant. I'll let you try and convince him.
We can
He's
do
not very well trained. Just shoot another look back at him.
It wouldn't be the first time I've had to do a tactical suit. Just because it needs to look fabulous doesn't mean it can't be functional.
Wouldn't be the first time I've killed a dressmaker or a tailor either.
We can certainly get him a corset if you would like. Corseted waistcoats. He would look fabulous. She's saying this quietly to Wicked. Now, and what about the others? The half-orc gentleman, the tabaxi youth, the...
I mean, they don't need to match. If they want to come in, find something for themselves.
Oh, certainly they can check the racks. I'm sure they'll find a sign that will find their desires amenable. I'm not sure. Have you seen a clothing store like this before? And she kind of like gestures around, and you realize, apart from the mannequins that are moving, there aren't actually any clothes on any of the racks.
Huh. No, I haven't.
So the way this works is each of the tags hanging from the clothing racks is actually aligned to an enchantment, which when you take it off of the rack, it will pull out the dress. It saves on space, and it allows us to carry almost anything we could need. And then all that needs to happen is alterations. We can look at different fabrics and things like this. If you want something form-fitting, now do we want form-fitting corseted or slinky?
Think. I'm sorry, I don't know the difference.
So one is very structured. It has beautiful brocading fabric that is nice and thick to cover any of the boning and whatnot. It adds structure. It makes you snatched. But slinky is things like your silks and taffetas and lighter weight fabrics that drape over the body like water.
Thank you. Let's go
Dusty
with
learning about
Slinky.
dressmaking. Slinky? Wonderful. Here, come over, take a seat on this chaise. I'll bring out some books and you can have a look through the colour fabrics and whatnot. My dear, come on over, don't lurk in the door. She gestures to Neve, getting her to come over. No, you said a pantsuit. Are we thinking, again, heavily tailored shoulder pads? Are we thinking loose shirt underneath? No shirt underneath. What are we thinking?
I have not thought that far ahead. Do you have a catalogue with ideas that I can flick through?
Absolutely. Come, take a seat. Would either of you ladies like a glass of champagne, a cup of tea, a bourbon, perhaps?
Campaign?
A sparkling wine. I can get you a glass. And for you,
Ooh.
Neve?
Words. Yep, I'm just. My face has gone completely blank. Like, just. Bleh. I'm trying to work out what I actually want in this moment.
This is Hay going, how dare you give me fucking choices?
Yes, too many choices. Surprise me. You know what? That's it. Surprise me.
Certainly. She goes, she sits you down and she brings out some catalogues of designs. And for you, Wicked, she pulls out fabric swatches, which is just chock full of every color of the Pantone rainbow, of all these beautiful all these beautiful satins and silks and uh, tools and all these wonderful fabrics of every shade and texture you can think of. Um, and Neve has obviously some suit, like a catalogue of suits and whatnot in front of her. And she disappears out the back and she comes back with a tall stemmed glass of champagne for you, Wicked, and a short round glass Neve, which has like a dark amber liquid in it. And you can smell from it that it's got a little bit of a citrus twist to it. She's brought you out an old fashioned. Just judging by the fact that you've asked for a pantsuit. What, she thinks fully that Neve is in full, like, boss bitch era, like, power suit, power woman kind of
I
thing.
mean, yeah,
Yeah.
it's only logical.
Which, hey, have you had an old-fashioned before, by the way?
I have no idea what that is.
So it is a bourbon, and it's bourbon, usually mixed with like soda water or ginger ale, and usually like an orange twist. So it's like spritzed with orange citrus, basically. They're
Interesting.
really delicious. They're really nice.
I believe you. I just like sniff it. Start flipping through the page.
As you guys are looking through, boys out on the stoop. You can see that the girls are being spoiled inside. What are
Not
you guys
really.
doing?
I'm in the process of snatching the bottle of Sabata. You're too young to drink.
I'm not going to drink it. Not
When you're
me.
older. I'll pocket it. Sorry, Andrew.
Hubber,
Hang
what are
on,
you
let me
doing?
try something.
You're not making a Molotov dog toy.
That's what it's from.
I want to get it drunk.
That is not what happens. But what are you doing, Habaru, as you're watching Sabata attempt to make this alcoholic dog
I
toy?
would like to go split off, and I would like to go.
Do you like sidle sneak off, or do you just leave with purpose?
I'll tell Arashi, hey, I'm gonna
You leave
go
with purpose, yeah.
buy some blacksmithing stuff to make some stuff.
All right. Well, try not to get into as much trouble as I would.
You get into trouble? Never.
Simon's Town. I can do a lot of trouble here.
And this is how Andrew is also going to end up with a suit he has no say in.
Tegan, I've always accepted my fate.
This is the thing. Both you, Andrew, and Habaru has sisters.
Yeah. Again, I've accepted my fate.
I am a dress-up doll, he says. I will wear what I am told because I am a good person. Okay, so you split off. Are you going to drag Kale with you? Scotty, what are you doing? I'm assuming he's home by now.
I have arrived now, yes.
Yes.
I think I'm not really fussed on buying anything in particular, but I may go with Habaru. You said you're going to the blacksmith, right?
Yeah.
I do have an idea, so I'll come along with you.
Did it hurt?
I have lots of ideas. My brain processes many times faster than yours does.
Okay.
So what I'm hearing is a may have hurt.
It constantly hurts. I'm just used to the pain.
Oh, buddy.
Okay. So you guys walk through the plaza until you find yourself in front of the stall belonging for the blasted anvil smithy, where you do see the older dwarven gentleman sitting there polishing. He doesn't notice you walk up at first, as he is just doing his hand engraving and blowing away bits of iron filings and whatnot, as he's very ornately carving these very decorative designs into the hilts of these blades that he seems to be making. And it isn't until basically you are almost pretty much right up on top of the counter, Habaru, that he kind of starts, and he kind of looks up at you, his the cigar between his lips kind of giving a bit of a swirl of scent, and you get that it's a very deep herbal, very old dwarven tobacco. It's very pungent. And as he kind of looks up at you, you watch as he startles in such a way that you realize that he legitimately, despite your armor, which even though your armor's like not an old style metal armor, you're still not quiet. And neither is Kale, funnily enough. But you genuinely realize from his surprise that he didn't hear you approach until you were pretty much right up on top of him.
Yo.
Oh, hello.
I'm here to shop for some ingots. You got them.
Oh, some ingots. This is just the ingots. We just hold this as a shop front. For ingots, you'd need to actually come by the smithy. What kind of ingots are you looking for?
I had it in front of me. Some adamantine, just 2 of them.
Adamantine. I probably have some back at the shop.
Ruby.
Yeah.
I will head. Which direction is the shop? Or the smithy itself?
Not me furiously tapping.
Tap 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 tap.
That is exactly what the noise it's making. The shop. If you head directly east, west, you can see that he's like trying to figure out the alignment of the shop and actually figuring. If you head directly west from here, past the central fortress, you'll actually find you'll find the smithy down that way.
Right on.
Is it actually? Let me double check. Nope. No, it's actually south. Not me having
We
to check my own map.
start heading the wrong way. We start walking.
Sorry. I actually meant the south. You head south. I was thinking of the rose. I don't want to give Ronan any more fucking business. My wife will have my hide if I do that. Yes, head south. I mean, if you like, I'm happy to do you a deal here right now, and then you can just take the proof of sale down and hand it to Hessia, my apprentice, and she'll hand them over.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, oh, great. I love haggling with adventurers and whatnot, because I give you warning. I'm a master haggler.
Okay. What price are you selling adamantine ingots for?
Selling adamantine ingots. How big is an ingot? What is the weight on an ingot?
Well, take this for what you will. Going off of the crafting book, It says the value of an ingot is 60 gold pieces.
What's the weight? Okay, so they're a pound per ingot. That's what I thought. Depending on source, it is heavily dependent on source.
Yeah.
I don't want to know in cubic feet. Don't. No one wants to. Well, actually, people might want to know in cubic feet. But according to certain things, it really does depend, and it depends on how much I want to charge you. How hard do I want to make it for you to get ingot?
You mean how hard do you want to charge Simon Lovelace's fantasy credit card?
Even he has limitations, my dude.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, okay.
He's Jeff Bezos though.
Kind of,
He
yeah.
has unlimited.
Yeah, but he does have limitations. So, so you only want 2 ingots, so 2 pounds of adamantine.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, probably 300 gold pieces for both.
Okay. Can I also get a...
He does not realize that he meant to say each.
Yeah.
I
He's a
could
bad
correct
haggler.
that.
He is a bad haggler. He does not recognize he is bad haggler.
Can I also get a what is it? A short haft? Like the little stick that you actually use to... I don't know why that's an actual crafting component and not something you just hand wave, but a short haft for using like the creative weapon with.
We're
Oh,
cast.
no, short haft. I know what he means. He means like the actual handle part.
Yeah.
The wooden handle. Do you want metal? Do you want wood? Do you want what length are you looking for? What are you making, son?
I am making a shield and a morning star.
Shield in the morning star. Oh, it's been a while since I've seen some of that ilk. I mean, I'm happy to sell it to you. Just a short half there, looking at the, I don't know, 5 copper for depending on the length of the haft you want on the morning star. A big burly boy like you would probably want at least 5, maybe 3 feet.
Yeah.
Give yourself some length to work with.
Yeah.
His face is completely impassive.
I was gonna say...
What are you insinuating, Andrew?
I'm not insinuating anything.
Your eyebrows say otherwise.
But yeah. I think that's all I'm gonna want, unless you got runes or anything like that.
Oh, I don't do runes, but you can head
Yeah.
over to the Kimi Hansho Academy of Magic. They do rune work up there.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
All right, give us my friend and I 1 second as well. I just want to pull Harbour aside.
You see that he's
Uh,
eyeing your large arm piece out your back, Kale, with interest.
Harbour, I wanted to grab your thoughts.
There's not a lot of them, so be careful with that.
You don't like pain, do you?
I'm a professional fighter by choice. It doesn't matter if I like pain or don't
Physical
like
pain
pain.
over brain pain. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a thought, as I said before. We're a group now. And I know that I'm newer. I'm not the newest member though anymore. Should we have a symbol?
Oh,
Something to
yeah.
unify us?
I guess we could, yeah. Good luck getting anyone to agree on said symbol, but yeah.
Just a small token. I was just thinking, would it be reasonable if you did the honors and maybe we could grab some metal from here and we can ask the group what they prefer, maybe a ring or a brooch, maybe a certain Fae might like a tiara. Who knows?
I can probably take a single steel ingot and make a bunch of rings or amulets if people want. But yeah, no, I can certainly make something for us. I just need to know what it is.
Steel, you think would be a good metal?
Yeah.
This is
It's something I think that would be pretty reflective of our group, or at least our origins of something simple but strong.
not Harbury completely ignoring the fact that they already have group enamel pins because he's a adventurer trademark.
Do I have one?
No,
I
you
don't think I
don't.
was ever given one.
No, you weren't given one
No.
because you're not part of the Imperium group.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That's something Andrew's choosing to ignore.
Kale doesn't even realize. Well, because he doesn't have access to he doesn't have access to Moogle. He doesn't realize that there are Habaru plushies out there.
I'm clearly
Actually,
not
no,
having
I
an
do.
original thought.
I do think. Well, this is the thing. You don't know this, and you may want to change the name of the group and your symbology of the group. Now you're a wider group, so it's a good thought. Habaru is just choosing to forget that they have licensed merch, that his likeness is already copyrighted.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That tracks though.
I think no, because Kale would have seen the giant plushie that got turned into a massive statue in Wolf Order.
I don't remember that.
Oh, it doesn't exist anymore. It's just plush and fluff everywhere now that, Wolf Order's a crater.
Vaporized.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway. I'll say to the guy, what's his name again?
Gorglin.
Gorglin. Do you have steel ingots?
We have steel ingots.
We do have steel ingots, yes.
Did you say you already have one, Harbour?
I have 10 of them.
You got 10?
Yeah, because I'm a
Don't worry,
blacksmith.
Blacksmith guy. I've got a better blacksmith right here.
Okay, hang on. I
Cool.
wouldn't say better. I wouldn't say better.
I mean,
I'm
if
just
you've
bantering. It's all good.
if you've
Thank
already
you for the
got a
adamantine.
blacksmith, absolutely. So that'll be 300 gold and 5 silver, and I will write you up a receipt. And all
Do
you
we
got to
get
do
a
is
discount for being misdirected at first?
No. Well, I will pay
Hang
the
on,
300 gold.
he's a really good haggler. I'm just asking him. If he has really good haggling skills, then he may do the discount, which a lot of
not Halberu
people
going,
do.
Kale, shut up. We're getting get out of here before he realizes. um,
Okay, he's not.
300 is a very good deal, I hate to say.
Oh, well, maybe we will be repeat customers then.
I hope so. I rather enjoyed bantering with you about, you know. If you want to come by the shop a bit later after I shut up stall, and if I may, I'd like to have a look at your strange fixture on your back.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, I definitely plan to be back in town. So, I mean, if we can find it, however we find this place, it was an accident last time. But yeah, why not? It's a date.
Oh, I'd love to see what kind of work you've got going on, the intricate work inside it. What is it powered by?
That is a question. It's brain
Aye,
power.
it is. Brain power.
by his hopes and dreams, his nightmares and fury, and a lot of caffeine.
Oh, that's rather odd. I have heard some experimentation done by other blacksmiths and whatnot that do use various types of brain power to create artifacts, although it's not commonly touched on anymore. It's considered quite dangerous.
Yeah.
Playing with
Yeah,
anything
yeah,
to do with
yeah,
the brain is always dangerous.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
this one took 2 brains, so, sometimes one is not enough.
Oh, only two. All the studies I heard took close to 50.
That is a lot.
Well, every time they have to do an experimentation and it goes wrong, it turns the brain to like mush. So the fact that it only took two and yours is the iteration that you were happy to work with must be pretty good workers.
More obsessive rather than good. It's probably not something that you would actually wish to replicate.
Oh, why not? It looks rather handy.
I appreciate that pun.
Well, well, that wasn't the pun I was going for, but you know, I was actually going to say, looks rather handy, and it must be nice to have an extra pair of hands around. That was the actual pun I was going for, but
Well, it is only a single hand.
you're a clever,
So the
you're a
pair of
clever lad.
hands, yes, didn't quite land, but nevertheless, we appreciate your time.
Look, you'd prefer an extra hand, although I do know some that would like an extra leg.
I don't get that one. Harbury, can you explain?
We got you going.
Okay. So he hands over your handwritten receipt of sale, denoting that you are going to be receiving 2 adamantine ingots and a 1 3-foot-long oak haft.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Moon is being poisoned in the background. I don't know if you guys could hear the bark. Sabata strikes.
The drunken barking? No.
My dog's clearly unhappy with something in the background. Okay, so you take your bill of receipt and you decide to leave the plaza?
Mhm.
Okay. So, meanwhile, back across the plaza, Arashi, you are preventing Sabata from drugging a dog.
He's trying.
Having had your vodka confiscated, you very secretly, under your jacket, pull out a bottle of absinthe and continue to soak the rope. Arashi, you notice that Sabata's gotten very quiet, but he doesn't seem to be doing anything untoward until all of a sudden you see a length of rope tossed across the roadway. Sabata, roll me an
I did
athletics.
18.
Oh, you did. You watch with force as a length of rope crosses the road. You watch as the small, fat pug gets up and wanders over to sniff it. You watch as he recoils suddenly, not liking the pungent, herbal smell of vodka and absinthe.
Just, just try it. Just try it, stupid dog.
You watch as those large, bulbous eyes flick up at you. Sabata,
And
absolutely scandalized, thinking that you were throwing him a treat, only to be met with disappointment, and you see a look of fervent loathing enter those large, globe-like eyes as the lip lifts as a curl of a growl starts to emanate. Sounding like a dead jalopy.
Stupid dog.
Arashi, you do see the rope and the dog's annoyance. Are you intervening at all, Arashi? Do we have an Arashi?
We've misplaced.
Arashi.
He's here in spirit, apparently.
Hooray.
Okay. Well, we're wondering. Oh, the fact that he muted. Something has happened to his microphone, clearly.
No, not the microphone.
Yeah, the microphone's mucking up.
Okay, so is there anything that you're doing, Arashi?
Well, no, because he got it out there. The dog's got growling at him, and I'm just like, well, you picked this fight. I'm not going to intervene.
What fight? I've done nothing.
And the rope
Oh,
catches fire.
You watch as the dog yelps and scampers away from it. I'm not going to do
No.
a. I'm not
And the
gonna-
fire goes out.
Did you just try to set a dog on fire?
No. It must be, spontaneous combustion. It's probably the weather.
Roll a deception.
I don't know my...
Dude. Oh,
Roll an insight, Arashi.
yeah, I'm doing that.
That is an 8 and a 15.
I am going to lean over, find the normal cat scruff, and pick Sabata up by it.
It's easier to do considering he's considerably shorter than you
Yes.
right now.
I'm going to walk into the
I'll fold my arms while he's doing that.
outfit shop. I'm going to put Sabata between Wicked and Neve. This one
Oh,
needs
look,
fitting.
the manservant bought a pet.
Yes. Make sure you fit this one. Something tight, ridiculous, and pink.
Well, we certainly have some adolescent suits that would suffice in the various shades of. Exactly what shade of red is this? Is it cherry or.
Oh, no. We don't let people who try and set dogs on fire have their color.
You tried to set something on fire?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Try.
Teens these days. I don't understand where the sense of vandalism comes from. Back in the day, when we would have young, amorous men that would come and do such things, well, we had our own senses of justice with it.
I'm bored already.
Well, this is mine. Something frilly, something pink.
Well,
Over
why
the
stop
top.
there? Why not get him something with, like, straitjacket arms so you can stop him from touching things?
Oh no, I'm teaching him a lesson. I'm not his keeper.
I'm not crazy either.
Never said you were. Just that it could be handy or not handy, depending how you want to look at
All the
Handy.
hand jokes.
I get that.
it.
Right. Well, we can certainly get a shirt. We can organize as much lace as possible. I can make sure that it is age appropriate, obviously. Do we have any particular preferences of color for your young charge?
I'll leave that to Wicked and Neve. This is not my area of expertise. And I'm going to walk back out.
Absolutely. Oh, and sir, I have indeed finished your tactical gear. And she hands over. It does look like what appears to be a pristine white gi, albeit made out of what appears to be a very soft white leather. But the ornamentation on it also makes it look like it could pass as some kind of Mandarin style suit. So it is very nicely tailored and polished, but you do realize that it is something that you're going to be able to move in and fight in, but still fit in with whatever aesthetic you seem to be going with.
As I said to you, I have my own, and I'm not turning up in my combat gear. I will turn up in the station that is befit me. I do have clothing of my status that I will be wearing. Thank you.
Is it of the current styles, though, Mr. Kage?
It is of my style. And that's all I care about.
I just happen to know for fact that the Kage style has changed in recent years. I thought you might want to emulate what is befitting of the standard of the leader of the Kage people.
Well, this isn't my time, so I'll wear what is of my time.
As you wish.
I'm just gonna turn to Wicked and whisper, I think she should make a matching one for Sabata to go with Arashi, so they match.
I don't. Oh, well, if she knows what the time period is, she probably knows what I'm wearing.
Yeah.
I mean,
she clocked him straight away because Arashi's gear is, even his tactical gear is unique to him.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you've got a picture of Arashi in his
Loungewear.
yeah, well, not loungewear. It's actually his official wear that he's supposed to.
Yes.
What do you reckon, Wicked? Should we suggest it? Should they be matchy? His own little personal mini me.
Dusty's muted, I think.
Stay, Wicked.
Wicked. Dusty.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh,
I
good.
need your opinion. I'm talking to you.
Opinion?
We're conspiring to suggest. Do you agree? Should we suggest that Sabata should match Arashi? Should we ask the lady to do it?
I'll show you what Arashi
Ooh.
wears as his position.
I think. Hold on, let me look. What'd you post?
Pretty neat.
I don't know if you missed the prefacing conversation in which
Ooh.
Arashi has brought Sabata in to sit between Wicked and Neve because he can't be trusted because he just tried to set a dog on fire.
Valid. I like that image.
I reckon they should match. Should we tell the lady to make him match?
What if the opposite? What if he had Oh no, I don't know about black though. He's wearing black fur.
Yeah,
No,
he might
have
look
him
moody.
opposite. Have him opposite. Trust me on this one. Have him opposite. It'll be great.
Yeah, let's try opposite.
All right. Yeah, you tell her.
So since he's doing white and silver, maybe make him black and gold, like an opposite thing.
Craig knows exactly why this is funny.
Let's do it. Send it.
Megan, look like an embryon.
So you turn to God, sorry, I'm getting the giggles. You turn to Crimea. That is the name of the clothier here. I can certainly make the match in the style of the Kage clan if you would like.
I think that would be wonderful. Let's do it.
It will only take me a few moments. Now, ladies, have we decided what you would like and what your other members of your team, your guard and your valet, what they will be wearing? You realize she's talking about Habaru and Kale.
Have you set on anything yet, Wicked? Have you got an idea of what you want to wear?
Wicked.
Yes, I'm here. I'm deciding.
Do you have any idea what you would like to dress Kale and Habaru in as your
Just
guard and
Kale
your
and
valet?
Habaru and
And
jeez,
yourself?
Kale and Habaru. Myself, decisions. I think Habaru. Habaru would look good in a sort of like officer uniform type of outfit.
Should
Ooh,
his
with shoulder
colours
pads.
should his colours
Yeah.
match your choices, madam?
No. Make him. Hold on. Let me look at his. Just make him gray.
Grey? We can
Yeah,
certainly
but
do grey. I would at least like him to come in just briefly so I can make sure that the undertone isn't going to clash with his skin.
gotcha. Ooh, and
And
soldier pants.
shoulder pads, we can certainly do shoulder pads. Do we want 2-inch shoulder pads or do we want the giant, commonly referred to Zoot shoulder pads?
I'm gonna see exactly what those look like real quick.
Look
I'm
up a Zoot
Googling that
suit.
right now.
Yeah, look up a Zoot suit. This will give Clint a blast from the past.
The mask, basically.
Yeah, the mask
But with
suit.
bigger shoulders.
Yeah.
Oh, that's aesthetic, actually. Yeah, that's kind of tough. Yeah, give Habaru a zoot suit.
Yeah, we can do that.
Amazing.
Andrew's like, "God damn no." And your valet?
Ballet. Let's see. Uh, hmm. Maybe some like reflective material for a suit.
Certainly, we do have some glamour weave here that we could orchestrate into some kind of attire. Did we have a preference on the finish? Some kind of lame or and a color pattern? We can have him grey matching your guard if you would like.
Purple.
Purple. We can certainly do purple. I'm assuming we're talking a lovely deep royal purple.
Yeah.
Yes. I think that, yes.
Yes, we could certainly do that for you. Absolutely. Now, also for yourselves, any thoughts?
I'm not afraid to have this on my search history. I'm gonna look up form fitting.
Hey, Clint, guess what I'm eating, Clint?
If you say
Is it
cheesecake,
cheesecake?
I'm going to reach
I
through
got-
there and slap you.
Hang on, I got my camera on. Wait, does my camera even work?
Oh, okay, so that's what that means.
Cheesecake.
Bring your face close to the
Biscoff.
camera.
Biscoff cheesecake.
No, your face. Bring your face close to the camera so I can
Wait.
slap it.
Oh, it doesn't work like that.
Nice. Just to show off.
Yeah, I don't want to
The
be
ri-
eating on camera.
the rich. All right.
Bastados.
All right. So form fitting, and it's got to be frilly. So form filling and frilly, like almost like flowery frills.
Oh,
I don't know.
absolutely,
Does
we
that make
can do
sense?
that. We can absolutely do that for you. Absolutely, we can manage that for you. Would you also like flowers on yours, Miss Neve?
I would think more along the lines of like leaves. Think autumn sort of colors and not quite dead leaves, but dying.
We can do some wonderful reds and yellows and oranges and some lovely warm browns in there for you to make it look like a cascading autumnal forest, if you would so like.
Yes, that would be ideal.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'm happy to oblige if you would give me a few moments. And you watch as she waves her hand, and you watch as a tape measure floats out of a box on her desk and just starts to measure you both. And she leaves you there. She tops up your drinks, and in roughly in roughly, 20 minutes or so, she has fulfilled your wishes of this for you, Neve, this wonderful deep burgundy jacket that is very well tailored, that comes down at the front, looking like it's designed to be corseted at the front with some long tails down the back. And you do see that on the shoulder detailing, there's those orange and yellow leaves interspersed with like this wonderful oak brown piping where all of the seams are, as well as a lovely pair of very buttery soft dark brown. They start off burgundy at the top, but down towards the bottom, they have some feathering of that dark brown carrying up. Um, they're not quite A-line pants, but they're also not terribly flared, and you can tell that they're pressed and creased down the front into these beautiful tailored pants, and just their lines are very sleek looking with just every now and then, like, for example, the buttons are these flashes of gold for the buttons and whatnot, giving it this whole wonderful autumnal aesthetic pulled together. Um, yours, Wicked. You give me a moment. I'll send you a picture. And you can tell me if you like this with obviously more flower details, obviously. I'm looking.
I love that image. Or I get that GIF.
It's your name.
A classic.
I've got something like
I'm also
that.
looking for hats.
You're also looking for hats.
Yeah, she wants a hat.
Oh yes, you can definitely have a jaunty hat.
Do you like a big what one of those big sort of not quite sun hats, but sort of sun hats that like really rich people wear on like vacation?
Oh my god, you literally read my mind. Like a big, like, wide brimmed, like round topped hat
Yeah.
with a big feather poking out the top.
Just looking. Give me a second, because I want you to have kind of an idea in your head about what I'm kind of thinking of for Wicked.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Would she want a slit or no slit?
Ooh, that's a good
Giddy.
question. I think, yeah, she wants a slit.
She's definitely a slit kind of girl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, she got some sauciness. Definite sauciness. This one. Oh, I'm torn between that one and that one.
I say as I consider the pipes of the sewers for my magic item.
I grew up in the pipes of the sewers, she says. Obviously with more flower appliques. Like, this is kind of what I was thinking, but more floral appliques to look like flowers and butterflies and things like this.
Oh, that looks good.
Um, she does come out. She has some very standard, beautifully well-tailored grey suits for both Kale and Habaru. Um, she kind of erred on the side of caution going for a neutral grey as opposed to, like, a cool or a warm tone, because she was unsure of what was going to look good on both of them. She's also gone for, like, a mid-tone grey rather than, um, a light or a darker grey, just in case, like, uh, just because from a glance she could see that both, Habaru and Kale had kind of in the middle, warm tannish skin tones, so she didn't wanna go two-way and make them look washy or ashy or anything like that, so, but for your dress, Wicked, she pulls out this beautiful, um, jade, almost turquoise green flowing dress that has this satiny underskirt that seems to have just drapes of tulle all over it. It's cut into this beautiful, deep sweetheart neckline, with a pair of faux straps that just are embroidered with these tiny, yellow, purple, um, and orange flowers all over the strap, as well as a very princess-like mini puff sleeve that extends down into these giant draping puffs that secure at the wrist, and it just gives this look of voluminosity, and all of the details at the wrist and the cuff and the waist and all draping down the skirt. Those flower patterns are draping all down through the skirt so that, it just looks like you have essentially stood up in a forest lagoon that has these beautiful flowers growing all over it, and as you've walked out of the water, it has draped around you like a dress, like a goddess stepping from the pool, but being made of the pool itself. I'm sending Kay a picture so she can kinda see what I'm describing. I figure the boys don't really care.
Also, yes,
Oh, it's really pretty.
that hat works. Also, the Carmen Sandiego is also
The
a
Carmen
good version
Sandiego.
as well.
Yes, the hat does indeed match in color, and it's got this very jaunty swoop to it. Um, so upon finishing, up all of your designs, you do also notice as she brings out, the exact an exact replica, though smaller to fit Sabata, version of this black gi um with the pale gold undersleeve, the pale gold sash around the side, and the pale gold piping and clasps across the chest paneling, for Sabata, as well as a soft, very soft that same soft gold in a pair of, actually, no, that'd be black. Soft gold in the pair of pants as well, because Sabata needs to wear pants. What is missing, Sabata, you have noticed, though, is a matching hat. She has not emulated your saucy hat.
He is dead.
No, Sabata.
I am here. I am just not very happy. I feel very naked without my hat.
It is because this style is not typically worn with a hat. Don't worry, uh, I'm sure that Mr. Kage will help you do your hair to suit the style, uh, befitting.
He does not know how to do hair. He only knows how to remove it.
He did seem to have quite lovely long silver hair. I'm sure he can take care of hair quite well.
Quite sure he ties his hair.
As she bags up your suits and dresses and she puts them into essentially garment bags, she folds them over and she secures them with a pin, and you watch as she just hands the pin over to you like a small brooch, and you realize that the garment bags have been contained within this brooch as like a containment field. So you're not having to carry these large bags around with you. Word did come ahead that this would all be taken care of, so don't worry about any of the bills or anything like that. I have also included some options for accessorization. But other than that, ladies, I hope you have a wonderful evening at the ball tomorrow night. And I hope you have a fabulous rest of the day.
Nice. I'm definitely leaning more towards that first one.
Yeah, I wondered about that. There's the first one. Send them both to
First
you.
one, yeah, definitely.
Definitely the first one.
They-
Okay.
It's tomorrow. We're only staying for like a day or two.
Yeah. That was the first one. Da-da-da-da-da. Where is this dress? So everyone can see what Wicked's going to be wearing. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Sorry. Sabata makes me think of Scooby-Doo. Here we go. Who's
As long as you
Wicked's
didn't
dress?
say Scrappy Dog, then
Yeah.
I'd be very upset.
Yeah, and I think this is at least a kind of style for you, Dusty. Kind of style for
Aesthetic.
this is I believe Hay told me this kind of style and the pants and stuff, but the red one for kind of like the coloring and the jacket, because I was told tails.
Yes, got to be like a proper coat.
So like this. But like the pants of the green one.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Look, my ladies, they got to be well dressed. There are some things they do well. But yes, so you do indeed have your clothes. You are free to go. You have Sabara and Arashi with you. You don't know where Habaru and Kale have gone. Is there anywhere else you would like to go in the Glory Plaza?
But I guess shopping for magic items. Did Andrew already? I don't know if he's here. Did you look at what a zoot suit is?
Yeah, I did. You know, it's
Are you
not the
gonna-
worst thing that could happen to me.
Are you going to be in the yellow mask suit?
No,
Not
it's
the
grey.
yeah, it
both
won't
you
be
and
yellow.
both you and Habaru are dressed in grey.
All right.
I was
Such a
told
boring
grey.
color. I don't wear grey.
I was told grey, so this is going to be something new for Kale too.
No, it's
Um,
purple for Kale.
Oh, that's right. Purple is Kale. You've got a dark royal purple, I believe, Kale. Sorry.
Yeah, you have like a mostly normal suit with like a purple reflective fabric.
Yeah.
Mm.
Purple.
I guess purple is a combination of my two favorite colors, red and blue.
This is true. At least it will
Deep
complement
affection.
Kale.
I just realized Hubbard's gonna look like Mr. Fix It. Well, let me show you. Let me show you Mr. Fix It is. Here he is. Mr. Fix It. He's a type of Hulk. Joe Fix It.
This first image is what I believe I would like Kale to look like. What I actually think he's gonna look like is the
Oh, here
second.
we go. Here's a better one.
Oh my gosh.
The first one with the black and the purple sequence is what I would like him to look like. Unfortunately,
We'll go with
second-
my one.
See, that's lovely. I like that. We'll go with that.
I
This
hope
was
I
a,
have
Oh, yeah.
purple shoes.
I was definitely going to go for like a cyberpunkish outfit.
this was also an option.
Here we go. This is a better image of Mr. Fix-It.
It's not that far off what I was going to go off. I was going to be
Get him
like,
a
give me
late-
give me
get him a
red. I was going to
latex.
say
A
red.
boots.
Here we go.
Oh,
But
that's
purple
nice.
works.
Something like
Purple
this.
works though.
Something like this.
Oh my god. That is so that's really latex.
That last one is actually velvet.
That's velvet.
Yeah, that one's velvet, which is why it looks so pretty and shiny and stuff. But we have
Sure, we can say that it's made out of velvet.
Yeah, we can say that it's made out of velvet. Like
What?
whereas style-wise, I believe
Ooh.
style-wise in grey, this is Habaru's shoulder pattern habit going on here.
Oh damn! Actually, that would
But in
really
grey.
suit you.
Yeah, it
Shoulder
would.
pads with grey. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
actually
That's
would look really good if
Yeah,
on a more muscular person.
on a more muscular person who, because you got to remember that Habaru is quite tall. He's very broad chested, rather muscular. He is a half orc after all. So it is actually going to look quite good on him. It in the grey, it looks very utilitarian. So it's
Get
actually
on it,
not
Clint.
offensive. It's not bad. No one's making anyone look bad, and that's what I'm happy about. Wicked and everybody else, would you like to visit any of the candy stores, baked good stores, herbalist, etc., anything like that?
Ooh.
Someone said herbalist.
We have many
Yeah, so-
herbs.
Baking and baking.
There are baked goods, yes, many baked goods, as well as there's a candy store, which is the candy and baked goods store. Yes, it depends. What would you like?
Definitely baked treats.
Okay, so you make your way over to Scrog's Magical Edibles, where you can see wandering around, replenishing the baked goods and whatnot, coming to and from the back of the store to the front of the store, a rather eccentric looking gentleman. Show you. Harper, you're not there. You don't get to see. Sabata does. Wicked does. Neve does. And Rashi does. This gentleman. Wandering around wearing large oven mitts, carrying trays of baked goods and whatnot. And as you wander in, this place is just awash with the smell of caramelized sugar, butter, just the honeyed sweetness of flavorings taking you over and smelling fantastic as you are looking in the brass-rimmed counters of piles and piles of sweets. We've got piles of sweets. We've got chocolate chip cookies. We've got brownies, custard puffs, all of this kind of stuff. I could just show you. I don't want to just show you though. We could. But seeing that he has a customer as he finishes loading what he's carrying, which appears to be some kind of completely pitch black cookie into the display case, and he takes off his gloves and he turns around. He's like, "Hello, welcome to Scrog's Magical Edibles. what can I get for you today? Or are you after a magical treat for a wild time? Are you looking for truth? Or are you looking for love, spirituality? Are you looking for making yourself some money? Or what what uh, what finds your
Ooh.
fancy? We've got cakes, we've got pastries, we've got candies, we've got ice cream. Anything your heart could desire, we've got it.
Oh.
Butter perks up at ice cream.
Oh, we do have ice cream. We do have ice cream. I let you know that they are magical ice creams. We do have some plain like flavors, which are, if you just want ice cream, ice cream. But most of the things at Scrog's Magical Edibles all do something. So you're in for a
Gotcha.
wild ride.
Are you Scrog?
I'm not Scrog. I'm actually Scrog. He decided he wanted to go on a leave of absence for a while. I don't even know how long ago it was, but I'm his great great grandson Folin.
Oh, nice to meet you.
It's lovely to meet you too.
Hmm.
Oh,
I
so
was
I have to ask, have you never had something from Scrog's Magical Edibles before?
No, never.
Oh, oh. Would you like me to give you maybe um, just a little, like a taster of what you might be looking for, like what you might be in for with some of Scrog's work?
I wouldn't mind that.
All right, all right, all right. So here we go. And he grabs a really large glass jar that seems to have these very vibrantly red, yellow sugar candies in them, like a hard candy. And he brings them over, and there's a little silver tray on the top of the counter in front of you, and he gets a pair of tongs, and um, he pulls out one and he puts it on the thing for you. Now the question is, do you like cinnamon or would you like something a little bit sweeter?
Oh, I like cinnamon.
Okay, so this is a bomb stopper. If you have this, um, so what bomb stoppers do, it's a hot cherry cinnamon hard candy. I do give a bit of a warning that we're a little heavy on the cinnamon, so it does give a little bit of a wee bit of a burn at the back of the throat, but it'll actually grant you fire resistance for 1 minute or so, just because it's one candy. But if you take 3 in a row, we do warning that you might actually, burn your throat, but it does increase the amount of time you have fire resistance for.
Wicked already has it in her mouth as he was explaining the words. Like, huh?
It is delightful with its cherry cinnamon flavor.
Ooh, that's very nice. Looks like she doesn't even notice the burn or the fire resistance because she is already resistant to fire.
She turns around and she goes, "What about the rest of you? Would you like to have a bit of a try to see what Scrog's magical edibles are all about? We've got some night crawlers here that if you want to have a look at what that kind of does. Um, we've also got some Ifriti yarn. We've got some stinking violets. It depends on what you feel like, to be honest." Would you anyone like to try something, or would you like to have a look at what you've got and decide what you'd like to purchase?
I'll
Yeah,
pass,
have
thank you.
the
And I'm not
the
sure you deserve
boysenberry
ice
ice cream.
cream.
Oh,
I don't think you get ice cream.
stupid.
You didn't. You tried to set a dog on fire, dude, and you didn't succeed. Why do you don't get ice cream?
I should get ice cream because I didn't succeed.
No,
No harm, no foul.
we don't. We don't. What's the word? We don't reward failure.
Oh, so if I succeeded, I could have had ice cream.
Out of what you
Is
want.
that what
I
this-
actually wouldn't like it though.
I'll be back.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Oh, do you have muffins?
Uh, we don't have muffins, but if you like, I can go through a little bit of a list and just tell you what things are called, and if anything grabs your attention,
Okay.
you can go around and have a look, and all the labels will tell you, like, kind of what
Yeah.
they kind of insinuate to do. Um, so As well, I can tell just from your attire that you're adventurers. We do also sell a baker's duffel. So it kind of works like a bag of holding per se. But instead of putting stuff in it to look after it, you can actually pull things out of it. You pull baked goods out of it, and they can help you out on your travels so you don't necessarily always have to rely on hard rations and things like that. So we've got that as well. But Wicked, as you start to go around and have a look at all the things in the counters, you can see that he indeed has chocolate brownies for love. You can see that there are chocolate chip cookies for fiscal prosperity, custard cream puffs for spirituality, croissants for truth, cinnamon rolls, a safe haven, wheat bread, just a nice loaf of wheat bread for hunger. There seems to be garlic bread for vampiric protection. There is an entire birthday cake for luck, which you do see is labeled per slice as a cost per slice. Apple pie for vitality, soft pretzels for protection, doomsday cookies for predictions. Um, then, as you look over the ice creams, you see that there is chocolate ripple for stability, coffee for mental prowess, teehee, strawberry for beauty, mint for communication, saffron for strength. And then you move over to where there are giant piles and jars of candies with names like tiny, tasty, tongue twisty sugar bombs, shielding turtle sugar bombs, uh, peppermints sugar bombs. You notice that these are all the sugar bomb types. Everlasting, a pack of lever bubble sugar bombs, Free Fills Jolly Ooze beans, Kinder eggs, hasty sugar bombs, as well as things like the aforementioned night crawlers. There are the bomb stoppers, panty droppers, chocatrices, fizz bangers, invislers, butter snots, fudge knolls, kobold corn, the Afridi yarn, stinking violets. The list goes on and on. It just depends on what grabs your attention. And for the sake of this, Wicked, and everybody who is here, I will actually just send you the initial list of some of the things, so you can actually have a quick read if you would so choose. Because you can get a bit of an idea about what everything does within reason. But some of the candies, if you've got an idea about something for the candy, you'll have to talk to me about it because I have that on a separate kind of list. So yes.
And Neve's just found a window to curl up in because she lost interest. She's like, no, I'm not here for food. I'm just find a window. Unless Savada's actually left to try and find the dog, in which case she's watching him go.
Does anyone want to indicate to Neve that these are actually magic items, essentially? This is good things, but we'll see. While you're having a look around the store, meanwhile, across town, Kale and Habaru. You head south, down past the Citadel with which you'd originally come out of, down past the Grotto Bathhouse, and eventually you find your way to the Blasted Anvil. You see that it is an older, older smithy. You can tell that it is covered in quite a lot of soot. It is a tiny touch run down, and you can hear from within the sound of swearing from a young woman, as you can hear banging and crashing, followed and accentuated by the ring of a hammer as a hammer is coming down repeatedly on metal, interspersed with these expletives of just fuck that old man. He always does this. He always leaves it all up to me and he goes off. Just fucking go find a fucking duck and fucking. Do you enter?
Fuck a duck.
Oh, I'm so terribly sorry. I didn't see you there. Welcome to the Blasted Anvil Smithy. I'm Hesia. What can I do for you today?
I'd like to know where
Uh,
you heard that phrase. Fuck a duck.
Oh, that's an old gnomish phrase that shouldn't really be used. I'm terribly sorry you had to hear me say it. I'm sorry. It's no real excuse, but I'm just a little bit frustrated at the moment. But enough about me. Um, what can I do for you?
I guess we're here to make stuff, right, Harbaru? You didn't actually tell me.
I'm just here to pick up an order.
Oh, pick up an order. All right, all right. Oh, of course, Gorglin's been doing things. Can I see your receipt, please?
Yeah, and I'll show the receipt.
Okay, okay. Two adamantine ingot. Wait, um, two adamantine ingots for 300 gold.
Yeah, I know. He started at 300 for the entire thing, and I figured I might as well just
Uh,
come here and just sort out what it should be.
It should be 300 apiece,
Okay.
if that's all right.
He
I
he
really,
he was very determined that he was a good haggler, and I just didn't have it in
very
my heart
clearly,
to
he's not. I don't mean to
to kick
disparage my
him.
master, but yeah, look, he seems to like talking to the people and doing things, but uh, I'm glad you I'm glad you came out and were honest with me about it, because his wife would be rather mad if she saw that.
Yeah.
Uh, if you don't mind me saying, you have the look about you, like you know the business.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm a blacksmith myself. I'm just here to gather
I can
some
tell from
materials.
the scars and the burns.
Yeah.
Um, all right. So if you don't mind paying the remainder, I'm happy to get the adamantine and the haft for you.
Sounds perfect to me.
How long are you planning on being in town for?
Uh when is the ball, Tegan? That's that night,
Tomorrow, isn't
correct?
it?
It's
Oh, it's
technically tomorrow night, but I was
oh,
gonna jump
tomorrow night.
through
Oh.
the yeah, I was gonna jump through the next day so that you guys don't have to play all of that
No.
out.
No, that's perfect for me because I want a chance to actually make my shit.
Yeah. Some downtime.
Yeah.
Depends what you want to
Um.
make, because you might not be able to make it in the time necessary.
Oh, I got time.
Said with such confidence.
I looked it up. Yeah. I just need like a total of like 10 hours.
Okay.
I think we're looking at being here a day or two, right? Well, we have to wait for the ball tomorrow, so the day after the
Yes.
ball.
Yes, we have to wait for the ball.
I think a few people are keen on that.
Yeah, and I know.
And you know, I've never been to a ball. I'm not royalty.
Yeah, neither am I, so I wouldn't know.
I thought you were.
I am gonna bash your
I'm
skull open.
confused. Hey, remember,
Uh,
I just joined the group at the time that all that was happening, so.
you were with us, and you were with us when the bullshit happened.
Yeah, yeah, for 3 days. Okay.
Yeah, no, I am not royalty. I'm just a guy.
Oh, I don't care if you're royalty or not. I just wanted to know if you actually needed uh, a space to actually use the ingots, or if you had something in mind for them.
Yeah, if I could use the space, that would be lovely. If
Oh,
not, no
absolutely,
problem.
absolutely. I'd love it if you came here instead of going up to the Iron Rose. I know that they've got better facilities up there, but uh, you know, we're just as good down here.
Okay.
Take that, Cara. Anyway, well, you're welcome to use the smithy and all of our tools if you need. Um, let me know if you need anything else, or any specialty pieces. obviously we do have some limitations being within the the magical dome, but I'm happy to help you if you need, and maybe I could actually watch you work.
Yeah, maybe this would be a good opportunity to. I actually wouldn't mind some help if you're offering, just because some of these pieces are specialty pieces that can't be replaced.
Specialty pieces. What are you planning on making?
Uh, Show her the chaos ingots.
Oh my, what is that?
Uh, Suffering.
I don't get it.
It's chaos metal. Or
Chaos metal?
yeah.
You say that like I'm supposed to know what it is.
Yeah. I don't quite get it either. But
What
hey,
are the alloy compounds of it?
no idea.
Uh, okay, well, how does it react to fire?
I don't know. It tried to kill me.
So it's a volatile metal,
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
but it tried to kill you. Does that mean it's poisonous?
No,
So is it toxic?
no.
What is the base metal compound of it?
I have no idea.
So you don't know how it's going to respond in fire?
Yeah.
I guess we can only test it, right? We can set up a safe area.
Well, I only
We
got
can
4 of these ingots. I need all 4 of them to
we can certainly
make
shave some
a.
filings off and see.
Eh, what's the worst that can happen?
You blow up the entire town.
Explosion. Yeah.
Eris wouldn't do that to us.
Who's Eris?
Nah, don't worry about it.
See, you saying
His
that
bud.
makes me you saying that makes me want to worry about it.
Yeah, and would you guess that I'm the serious one in my group?
Gnomes quite chatty, aren't they?
I
Whoa, whoa, hold up,
whoa, not a casual
whoa, buddy.
microaggression.
Yeah, whoa, buddy.
But you
Um,
are the first gnome that I've met.
I mean, we can be quite chatty, but I'm also the apprentice here, and I don't really want to blow up my master's forge, especially because I don't want to have to go and learn from Ronan. I mean, for all of Gorglin's problems about bartering, he's actually quite a good blacksmith. And considering being born and living under a magical dome, I don't know if I can actually leave to go get another job elsewhere.
What are you good at?
Smithing.
Well, what would you recommend then in as a method to safely test this metal?
Well, as I said, we can certainly file some shavings off and we can try it with a couple of different mediums, such as we could try it with fire, we can try it with acid, we can put it in water. We do have um, a fumigation chamber just in case it lets off toxic fumes, because I've never heard of chaos metal before.
Just magic metal. You know how magic works.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, it's magic metal, but we don't really do stuff with it here. We just make the base elements and then we usually send them off to the Kimi Hanshot.
Do you need a magical forge to forge magical metal?
It can help having enchantments against unpredictability, I suppose.
Do you have that sort of protection or aid?
Uh, Not usually here, no. We usually have to book out time at the academy. They've got some spaces up there where we
Should
can.
we perhaps go there, Habaru?
We can at least test that here. See what it does.
I mean, her master didn't even know the directions to his own forge.
That's not the wildest thing in the world. I'm not too bothered by that. I love my mother dearly, but she was a blacksmith as well, and she has her own traits.
Limitations.
Sure. No one's perfect.
Most of all you, right? As you like to tell everybody.
I don't ever remember saying that to anyone.
Mr. I'm not royalty. Stop treating me like
Oh,
royalty.
yeah.
Oh.
The difference between I'm not royalty and I'm not perfect.
Is your mother the queen?
No. In fact, I actually don't know where or how I fit on the royalty scale, and to be honest, I don't want to think about it.
Yeah. Okay.
Because that means I'm related to people who I don't want to be related to. And it puts things in a weird context looking back on it. Ugh.
Oh, did you hook up with a cousin?
No, I did not.
Hey, it's happened to the best of us. Not me, of
What the
course.
fuck does that mean? Buddy, you need to confess something right now?
Well, if it happened to me, I don't remember. So
Hey, let's go test this metal.
I've spent too much time on that. That's all.
I mean, if you want, you can test it here, but we can go up to one of the magical forges at the academy if you want.
Okay.
I mean, if you're certain it's not going to blow up or have any weird
We can
effects.
make a quick offering. We'll need some ladybugs, some chocolate chip cookies, and
Ladybugs, chocolate chip cookies.
and a
Who
goat.
who are we making an offering to? Lord Cindercrinkle.
To Eris, and an offering for Steve.
Who is Eris and who is Steve?
Eris is a
right?
friend,
Are you?
and Steve is her
I'm
friend's
sorry.
friend.
I'm sorry if I seem confused.
Oh.
But are you part of a cult?
No. This is a
I think it's only a cult if it's started by a person. This one's, gods.
no. In the
Is
town
it?
I grew up with, because the outside world is fucking weird. A goddess of chaos lived in my town,
There
and
is no
very
goddess of
nice.
chaos.
This does sound like a cult. Are you sure you just didn't get
No,
conned?
okay, I don't want to hear about getting conned from fucking you, Mister Sell Your Soul to a Corpo, but
They bought my
no,
soul. Yeah.
I
didn't sell it.
No, it's not a cult. It's just okay. I'll turn to the assistant. Do you know the Realm Witches?
The who?
Did you get in here after or before them?
The who?
Yeah, okay, that answers my question. Don't worry about it. This is something that happened well after you got in this time bubble.
Well, it could be
You
before.
watch
We
as
don't know.
you watch as a very concerned look come over her face. Before we came into the bubble.
Keegan,
How
she
much?
acknowledged she was in the bubble. That's why I'm talking about it.
No. Give her a second. Let me cook.
Yeah.
And, how much time has passed outside?
I don't know.
When did you come in?
Well, I don't know without context.
Well,
He's
a
he's
year?
not gonna to me, he sounds like a crazy person. Chaos goddesses, realm witches. G-
so Realm
Steve?
Witches
There's a
were
god named Steve now?
no. There was one at one point. Eris worshipped him, and then people started worshiping Eris. I don't worship Eris. She's just a family friend, and so
You
I'm
don't
making this in her
you
honor.
see, You see why I think this sounds like crazy pants talk?
I left my hometown because everyone in my town talked like this. First off, you're completely valid right now of like this all sounds weird and wild. You're 100% correct. I want you to know you're not the weird one here. I
So,
fully
Harbor, you're a
recognize what
cult
I sound like.
survivor, is what you're
Again, it's not,
saying.
man, it's not a cult.
Everyone in your town talked weird and you run away.
Um, you don't need to be part of a cult to be full in a town full of weirdos.
I can agree with that, but so how much time has
If
passed?
if you don't know about the realm witches, which were a very long time ago, then it's probably been a very, very long time for you. However, the more things change, realistically, the more they stay the same.
Um, I mean, your friend here seems to have some kind of strange invention coming out of his back.
Did you miss my face and my arm?
Well, I've seen dwarves with implants in their face and stuff like that. I just thought it might have been that, but are you seeing that all of that is something else?
It's just like a more advanced form of your art here.
More advanced? How much more?
Uh, uh d-
I don't
pretty
recognize you. I don't recognize anything about. Like, are you wearing armor?
isn't isn't Kale's armor like subdermal?
No, she's talking about yours because you're not
Yeah.
Oh.
wearing metal armor.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, this is a yes. The answer is yes. It's a and Habu will kind of like pull at his collar to see if he can get the tag to show. Which
So they
yeah,
don't
this is
even.
tech mail.
Wait, so you're saying that everything we're doing here, making armor, making weapons, is all pointless because they don't even use metal
No,
anymore?
no, not at all.
Oh, Harbor is here asking for some.
Yeah,
Yes, but he's
and
also
I'll
talking about a god named Steve and worshipping via chocolate chip cookies and ladybugs.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's just
but
more stuff in the world. We still need the old stuff.
yeah.
We still need
Uh,
metal.
do you want me to be like just real direct and honest?
I mean, I how much have I missed?
Can I analyze her micro expressions to see how likely she is to have a mental breakdown?
Well, she genuinely seems a bit distraught that the world has moved on and she has been trapped here doing the same things for she doesn't even know how long.
Wait, what? But Tegan, I don't understand why she's upset though, because she knew she was going to be in a time bubble though.
Yeah, but
Like, but why is this the
living
first time she's thinking about this?
because she's never been confronted it with before.
But she also doesn't exist in our time. She exists outside of time. So
Yeah, but that's the
anyway,
slight head fucky thing that she doesn't recognize, like, you know,
yeah,
she
I guess
knows
that's what
enough
I was going to say to her anyway.
she
So
knows enough to know that she can't leave because it's heavily discouraged, um, and she knows that she's in a time bubble, i.e. time doesn't flow, but she like, it's not common knowledge how much time has passed outside. They don't know anything about the state of the world outside of their bubble.
mm,
Uh, okay, uh, well, you survive. Well, I'll let you know this. You missed out on a few apocalypses, so good for you. Um,
Is that supposed to make me feel better? Wait,
yes,
you
because
didn't
we're
die.
currently undergoing another one right now, and
well
that's what we're actually trying to work on right now is stopping the end of our universe.
well, does that mean that you're a smith of the future?
Uh, yeah, I guess if you want to look at it in that context.
And you work with this not metal armor and strange weapons and metal arms and
You
implants and
say
things like that.
strange, but I'll flick my hand and summon my great sword. This is my weapon of choice. It's just a sword. I can still buckle down and get work done.
You just
Just
conjured that out of nowhere, though.
okay, that's a fucking enchantment. That shouldn't be anything weird for you.
I know,
Right?
but no one had ever thought of it, though. I mean, we don't even really we don't even really get into any kind of conflict in here. Most of the time, the leaders of industry send our weapons out into the world to organizations that still use old-fashioned methods of weaponry.
Yeah.
And now I'm
But
learning that it's probably just recreation stuff for old fogies who like to pretend that they're at war.
um no, there's still conflict out in the world in which weapons are still needed. Like I said, we're currently going through our own kind of crisis right now out there. But trying to assign a value to whatever you're doing is hard when you're not looking at the full context of the world, and it's hard to see the full context of the world from inside the bubble.
But you're telling
That
me there's
said,
something more I could be learning, right?
oh, even if you were living out in the world, not in a time stuck bubble, yeah, the answer would always be yes, regardless of wherever you are. This has
Take me
nothing
with
to
you.
do with the fact. Do you want to come?
I let me be your apprentice. I could obviously learn lots of things from you, and I can learn about new technology, and I can learn about new weapons and armor. I mean, you are a master, right?
No.
Yes. Harbour,
No.
you are a master of your
I
craft.
take my pride and my
Of the
skills
royal
very
smithy.
seriously, and I very much recognize I am not royalty and I'm not a master. I'm an adventurer, first off, blacksmith second.
Officially, I believe you are royalty.
I'm gonna
But
officially stick my
but
fist up
you're
your
a
ass.
you're a blacksmith who learned under a blacksmithing master, and you're at least a journeyman, right?
Yes.
So you can take on an apprentice, right?
Yes. However, put up your dukes.
She lifts her hands up.
Make a fist.
She makes two fists.
How good is her like are her fists? Does she have like her thumb tucked in or something?
No, she looks like she has, she looks strong. She looks like she's got good form.
Right. Well, Toph was a master.
She
Okay,
was
I won't hear
master.
any
Yeah,
slander
she
on
was.
Toph.
Hell
And
yeah.
look, have you never felt like there's more you could learn out there and expand your knowledge and be more than
I,
what you're living?
I am from out there, and yes, but that's because I know what I want to do, and what I want to do is be an adventurer. I want to be a renowned swordsman.
But I want to learn everything out there is about weapons and armor and what it looks like in the future and coming up with something that no one's ever seen before.
Statistically, 73% of um, people hired by adventuring bands do die on
God, you're the worst.
quests. So there is a chance that you would make it through to see your dream.
But
Just a narrow one.
I
have you
while
never
he is
wanted
very
to just but see, you obviously had the ability to just go and leave and
Or
you
escape. I
I
escaped.
mean, Well, I need a master who can show me all of that stuff, and you're from the future and you're from the outside.
I mean,
Yes,
Habaru, I
but
could use someone to assist me in modifying my tech. So
well,
she could do a dual apprenticeship.
you don't want Sabata helping you with that.
He keeps breaking things.
Ah, but that's how every good inventor learns. You break things and you figure out why you broke.
He's an inventor, but he's not an augmenter.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Look, as I said, there is a high rate of death.
Yeah, we're currently trying to fight the apocalypse right now. I don't necessarily think it's a good idea to have someone tag along with us.
From what you're saying, there have been multiple apocalypses, so people have survived through them.
Yeah.
And if there's an apocalypse going on right now, it means that they're going to need weapons and armor, right?
Are you willing to face your own death and risk that to be able to achieve your dream?
I mean, it wouldn't be much of a dream if I didn't actually want to adhere to it, right?
All right.
I've never
Tell you
wanted
what.
anything more than to continue learning. Like,
Then if you
Gorgolin's not a bad
100%,
teacher, but clearly there's only so far that I can go within this bubble.
yeah, if you 100% believe in your dream, then you will not let anyone stand in your way, even Habaru.
But I still need a teacher.
There are plenty of people you can learn from. In fact, I will do this for you. I think the best way you can learn about how to make weapons, how to make armor, and new ideas for them is to get comfortable using them. I have someone I can possibly recommend you to.
1 second. I'll be right back. I'm being harassed by a child. We'll be right back.
All right, have fun. All right, I think I've decided on what I want in total, altogether.
Oh yeah? What are you getting?
I think I'm gonna go with a moonsicle, and she's gonna take a bunch of sweet cinnamon rolls.
Wait, what color shirt is she wearing?
She's wearing a red shirt. Wait, she's doomed.
That's good.
How you know if she's safe to take with us or not? Is she sacrificial?
Well-
Happy, happy.
We're not taking her with us.
She seems so keen, though.
Yeah? Oh no, trust me, I'm gonna help her, all right? I know exactly what we're gonna do.
Oh man, this is fun. So good to be back. I miss this. Divine.
Yeah.
Having like a month off definitely sort of scrambled my brain for having to talk in a timely manner.
Okay. Got it all sorted out. Okay. So yes, she was in the midst of convincing Habaru to take her on as an apprentice.
Yeah, so here's what I think you should do. Again, I'm an adventurer first, blacksmith second.
Okay,
So,
so you need someone to repair your armor and keep your weaponry sharp?
no. Because that's why I became a blacksmith second and an adventurer first, because I do that stuff. No. Here's what I think you should do. Going out into the world doesn't matter if you don't survive it. So, I think a good way for you to learn about the history of the world, to learn about our past triumphs, our failures, and also how to survive it, and also how to make more stuff, is I could recommend you to the man who taught me.
Okay.
His name is
So
Risteria.
Risteria.
Yes. He leads the school of the mobile sword fighters.
And where would I find him?
That is a great question that Andrew doesn't know because I don't have the map in front of me. He's in X town, and I
Yep.
can write you a letter, a recommendation, and show you how to get there when we leave.
Um, what town?
Tegan, I don't have the fucking map in front of me. I don't know what town he would be in, like a capital city,
A capital city. Give me a
like a big
first of all,
city type.
big city type.
Yeah,
The thing I will
he's a
point out
bard.
to you, Habaru,
Yeah,
she doesn't know who the Realm Witches are.
right.
She doesn't know
I
who
know.
Eris
I,
is.
I know,
She
Tegan,
doesn't
and
even
she
know
doesn't
who
know the map.
Steve is.
Y- I know.
The other
So
thing is,
telling her,
any town name that you're going to tell her
I, I know,
doesn't exist.
I know.
That's why she said, "What town?" It doesn't really matter what town. You can pull a town name out of your hat. It just even in this
I,
local area, you could say Valor Coast or any of the coastal towns in this area.
I, I don't know any of the town name, Tegan. That's what I'm saying.
Valor Coast, Wolfhaven, Habaru. We want to take Habaru and put him here. There you go. You can have a quick look at the material plane map.
Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, Valkos there.
That was easy. She still doesn't.
I
Valcost.
know I know you don't know the map. I'll show you. I'll show you a map of the world later and kind of show you the
Oh,
general
okay.
direction.
And you watch as she goes over to like a pile of parchments and stuff, and she brings out a map, and you see that this map. You've seen versions of this map before. They are very much very old world maps pre Starfall. That you know that the entirety of that area is now known as the Ascendant Isles, which for you, Andrew, is this bit here. Anything that remains of those little islands and all those floating islands, that is all that is left of the original land.
Mm, yeah. See, this map is out of date because that land is no longer there again.
Wait,
An
what?
apocalypse event.
No longer there?
Yeah, no, they're just floating islands now.
Floating islands.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Starfall. You know how it goes.
Starfall? Uh, not really. So you want to send me to your teacher who's gonna teach me out in this Valcoast place?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's a master swordsman and a master bard, and he'll be a great intro to the world and how to take care of yourself and kind of figuring out what life is like nowadays.
Oh, okay, yeah, I guess. You'll have to uh, how many days travel is it to Valcoast? A
Uh,
day? Half a day?
uh,
Maybe a week to get
eh,
across the landmass?
maybe.
Roll me a history. Habaru. It occurs to you that she's asking how many days by foot travel.
No, I know. That's why I'm giving a very I guess, answer.
You know that it took you a week by vehicle to get essentially from Valcoast to Dagger Hill.
Yeah, I know.
All right, well, if you're willing to give me a letter of recommendation to your teacher, I can go and I can train under him instead.
Yeah.
Have you traveled alone before
No,
across
Yeah.
unfamiliar landscapes?
no, but I imagine that that's part of the adventure, isn't it?
I guess there will be some gas stations, rest stops
Yeah,
along the
no.
way.
I was planning on getting her on a bus and
A
shipping
Hmm.
her
bus?
off.
She does not know what a bus is.
I I know. It's a form of like public carriage,
Oh,
but
okay,
it
yeah, I
has
can
no
go on.
horse.
No horse?
Yeah.
Oh, does it
Horseless
have
carriage.
does it have like is it uh driven by like some kind of akka or something?
So you know how when uh
She knows what ukkas are, so that is a
W
good
Yeah, we have
way in.
akkas here. They sweep the streets.
no, I'll explain to this in like the actual engineering term, which Andrew doesn't know anything about car mechanics or engineering, so this will be fun. You know how when
I could explain it if you like, but yeah.
uh well, you'll probably need to correct me here. Like when gas is burned, it expels a fume
Uh, yes, I do vaguely know, yes.
through the power of engineering and locomotive science. They've made a machine that,
Locomotive?
anyways, they found a way to burn certain types of fuel to make
Okay,
these vehicles move.
It turns wheels, right?
Yes,
And the
essentially.
carriage sits on the wheels.
okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
You don't need a horse
Oh,
because it has an engine.
so it's just an enchanted carriage then?
No, there's no
Yes.
magic.
No? Yes. No?
Well,
What?
magic is just things that science can't explain, right? So it is like magic, except it's mechanical. So it's again a more imagine your profession advances to the point where it's just like magic, except it's just reality.
Wait, are you saying that there's less need for blacksmiths in
No,
the
there's
outside
actually
world?
probably a higher need for blacksmiths out in the world.
But you're
Absolutely.
saying that there are now machines that can do a lot of what we do.
Yeah, and they do it very terribly.
There is always error with the machines. That's why I always go to a humanoid ripperdoc if I'm getting augments, or I do
Wait,
it myself.
a what? A
A
ripper dog?
doctor. He goes to a doctor.
A a
Yeah,
surgeon?
well,
Yeah, a surgeon.
yeah, like halfway between like a surgeon, but for people like me. So
Oh, so you go to an alchemist?
Yeah,
That's a
no,
close. That's a close, yeah, approximation.
I mean, alchemists still live on as pharmacists, essentially.
Alchemists create constructs, right?
Yes, okay.
Imagine,
Construct.
imagine they take a living being and sort of turn them into a partial construct without losing too much of their consciousness.
Oh, so they can take you from being a flesh and blood man and turn you into a robot.
Yeah, I'm called
Yeah.
a mechir.
And that's why you've got the metal arm out of your back.
Yeah.
Got more than that, but I mean, do
Wait,
you
so
want to see? Are you curious?
absolutely. Where can I
Alright.
learn to be like that? How can I be like that?
I hold out my arm and my forearm splits apart
Haber is
and
going, "Oh my god, what have I done?"
a
No, it's not
welder
even that.
comes
Just like
out.
that.
I'll ignite it so there's sparks coming out of the welder.
Oh my god. And did you know magic before?
This is science and engineering.
But you weren't able to do like, were you a mage before?
No, I was just a regular human.
So you got these augmenty things to
Alright, it's a bit boring.
allow you to do magic.
Just tell
Hmm.
me when the game's starting.
Yep.
What game's starting?
What game's starting, Clint?
This one.
It's not soccer or something.
It's not very visual for a young lad like him.
No, I get that.
No, fair.
It would, yeah, unfortunately.
Um,
Kale's trying to
Shit.
indoctrinate her into becoming a Makia.
No, don't become a. But anyway, we need more Ripperdocs. We need plenty of engineers. Your profession is very valued.
All right, yeah. Okay. Well, in return then for using our forge, do you reckon you could give me the letter of recommendation and I could go into the outside world and learn how to be one of these Ripper docs?
You
Tentatively,
can
yes.
you can be
I
a
won't.
blacksmith. You don't need to be a Ripperdoc.
Yeah, you
Why
don't
can't
have to be a
well,
blacksmith.
like he said, he's an adventurer and a blacksmith. Why can't I be both?
Yeah, you could if you
You
wanted to,
can,
but
yes, that is true.
I would recommend
After
go
all,
out.
that way I'd be able to make my own augmentations and actually market them myself.
Yes. However, let's slow your roll here for a second. I would recommend keep an open mind. Go out into the world. Go to Risteria and see what history is like. See the stories he has to tell. Become a sword fighter, because that will be a requirement to be at his school, and go from there.
But what if I don't want to be a sword fighter?
Then you're gonna have to figure out something with him, because
Learn to use a
to
shield.
be a student under Risteria,
Well, he doesn't have a sword. Unless you've got one of those magical flippy out swords too.
Me,
uh,
I have. I'll flip out my blades. I've got daggers.
he wasn't a student of Risteria. To be a student of Risteria, the main requirement is you have to be able to tell a good story for him. Sometimes you have to be the muse. Sometimes you're the story writer themselves. But he's a bard first and foremost. You have to keep that in mind.
You could borrow a story from.
No, 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 no. He's very adamant. We do not borrow. We create original.
Oh.
You can be inspired by the things around you and the people you meet, but keep that in mind. You gotta find a way to tell a good story to this guy, or be part of a good story.
All right. Well, I don't know what story I'd tell. It's pretty boring
I
here.
You live in a time
Just look
frozen
around.
bubble. The story is your life in this time frozen bubble.
This is unheard of.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'll have a think about it while you use our forge, and when you're done, you can give me that letter of recommendation, and I can go find this Restoria, I guess.
Yeah. When we leave with us, and I'll get you going on the right track.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That would be really good. And it'll give me time to talk to the mages about some kind of magical enchantment and things to make sure that I don't get hurt by leaving the enchantment.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Because, well, you weren't really able to tell me what the year was outside.
Yeah, it's blah 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 year. Oh, Starfall. Again, that's gonna be meaningless to you because
38,
The calendar
24.
has changed a few times.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I was wondering about the UA. Last I checked, it was SA.
Yeah. So
Okay. Okay.
a bunch of time has passed, but again, there's a lot of things that will look similar and kind of feel similar, just in different format.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Obviously. All right. Well, get to work. The time's a wasting, and I will go and get things sorted. And she leaves you to blow up her master's forge with your chaos ingots.
Well, we're gonna test them real quick.
That's the blowing up. Meanwhile,
She was
across
chatty,
town.
wasn't she?
Meanwhile, across town in the candy store. Anything grab your fancy?
Not for she. Nothing for me.
I am not there.
You are there.
No, he
No,
went
I
out to find the
ran
dog because I promised him ice cream. So I'm watching him out the window.
Okay, so you're watching him out the window.
And it's very Roadrunner Coyote.
The dog just thinks you're playing with him.
Yep.
Sabata just looks like a teenage boy with a dog. A boy and his dog. What about you, Wicked? Has anything grabbed your fancy?
Yes, I am going to be getting a. Oh wait, hold on. How much is that? 100 gold pieces each. That should be fine.
When you consider that they're essentially spells, it
Yes,
makes a bit more sense.
I'm going to get 3 of the cinnamon rolls,
You may do so.
and
He
then
packages them up nicely for you.
to go shopping for an item.
Okay. You finish up. You take your cinnamon rolls. He sends you off. um, he also sends you off with what looks like a multicolored gumball with like a brittle outer shell that looks a little bit like an eyeball, and he warns you not to eat it. Use it for something special. He calls it a peeping tom tom.
Huh?
As just a little side thing, I will send to you, Dusty, what it does. I'll put it in your little channel so you know what it does. You've got one of these.
Okay,
Have fun with that.
a tom tom.
Tom tom.
Oh. Oh. That's not at all what I thought it'd be.
Apparently, Wicked likes what she's been given.
That is wild. Okay. But yes. I'd like to go on the hunt for a where is it? A moonsicle.
A moonsicle? I don't know what that is. So you go to Crystal Balls and Baubles where you meet Delda. She is a small dwarven lady with long dark brown braids that are all capped in brass dwarven caps, all, which are pulled up into a high top knot. She's wearing dark blue and gold robes. And she kind of looks at you as you come in. Moonsicle? I haven't heard of one of those for quite a while. Please tell the DM what you're actually looking for. A moonsicle. So basically a silver sickle that's glimmering with moonlight kind of thing? Correct? I'm assuming it's from Tasha's. If that's the one we're looking at. Dusty?
What happened?
Moonsicle, is that the one from Tasha's Cauldron of Everything?
Yes, that one.
Yeah. Okay. I'm assuming you just want an uncommon. So a +1.
Yes.
Yep. She looks at you. Double check. Okay. She looks at you and she's like, yeah, for a +1, be about 600 gold. Is that all right?
Yes, that's fine.
All right. Make sure you keep it sheathed when you're in town, otherwise the guards might not like it very much. And yep, here we go. She packages it
course.
up in its like leather sheath to make sure it stays sharp and whatnot, and sells it to you.
Okay, thank you. And I and I charge the chairs.
The chairs? What? You charge the chairs?
Oh yeah, that's what they're called, right?
Oh yeah, yep. Okay, my brain caught up with what you were saying. Yep, that's all good. So you collect
And
together
then
your
the
things.
company card.
Yep,
Yes.
you collect together all your things. She agrees to send it off to Simon Lovelace, and you finish your shopping for the day. Is there anything else any of you would like to do?
I've given up chasing the dog.
The dog looks like you have put him through the absolute ringer. He is breathing like he is dying.
A worthy rival. We shall meet again. None have ever pushed me this far.
You watch as he kind of like gets up and saunters off just a little bit exhaustedly. But after about like 3 minutes or so, he comes back and he's got a little brown paper bag. The top's folded over with a smelly cheese shop sticker stuck on it in his mouth, and he brings it over and he flops down next to you, flopping it into your lap.
What is this? It's not poisoned, is it?
He just leaves it in your lap and like nudges it as much as he can with his little flat face, just up into your lap.
I would say thank you, but I do not think you deserve it.
He just kind of rolls onto his back, showing you his belly.
Disgusting. I take my leave of you.
And I walk away.
Do you take the bag?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Do you open the bag once you're out of sight?
Yes.
Inside is a medium size, so about 200 grams, wheel of triple cream brie.
Quickly looks around, makes sure no one saw him, and puts it away.
Moon Moon believes you are his best friend.
Sabata will not admit to that.
Now Arashi has to fight him. Um, so, collecting your adolescent, and you've got your garment bags and whatnot. Wicked, Neve, Arashi, Sabata, where are you heading back to? Are you heading back to the tavern where you've got rooms, or are you going to find Habaru and Kale? What would you like to do?
Is there any place we can buy magic?
You mean magic items? You can't exactly just buy magic.
You sort of can. But no, items would be fine, yes.
You buy magic.
If you go to a healer, you buy magic from them. And they
Oh,
use it on you.
yes. That reminds me.
What?
Simon said there was a healer that could look at you to possibly put you back to the way you were.
Yes, all of that stuff he did suggest that you could go to the Academy of Magic for.
But I'm getting used to being this size again.
Nope, not happening. Okay. Oh, we're going to the Magic Academy.
Are you dragging him?
Yeah, I'm dragging you. We'll meet you back at the tavern.
To Wicked and Neve.
Yeah.
Neve's fallen asleep, so she's got no clue.
So someone's carrying you?
I was still in the window. You guys have all left me at the shop.
Okay, Wicked, where are you going? Where is Wicked going? I always always call on Dusty when Dusty is not at his computer. Because I'm assuming that is exactly what has happened. Okay, we'll assume that Wicked is going back to the tavern, maybe even the bathhouse, while you guys are heading off to the academy. You go to the academy, you meet with the head librarian, Cormelian. He is a very stern, grumpy old elf. He kind of looks at Sabata, and he kind of just gives you this very derisive look of shaking his head at basically infants using magic that they shouldn't use, in his opinion. But very quickly after doing, it takes a couple of spells for him to research and everything, but eventually he is able to resort you back to your former age, Sabata.
I thank you, I guess.
He does not.
We got one more stop, Sabata.
Well, where are we going now?
This way. We're going back to the clothing store so they can remeasure the adult Sabata for the clothing.
In which she does let you know that the clothes are actually enchanted, so they will always fit. So
we walk back for no reason. Oh, look.
Excellent. But you walk past and you
there's a familiar cat in the window.
You notice that there is a black cat in the window with the white star markings of Neve.
That does look like Neve. We have to tell Neve that we saw a cat that looks like her.
I have a sneaking suspicion that is Neve.
Do you go back into Scrog's magical edibles and pick her up out of the window?
Oh, heck no. You got to do it the right way. You walk up to the window and you just go thump.
You walk up to the window and go thump. Neve, roll me a perception with disadvantage because you were asleep.
Alrighty, give me a sec. I'm trying to find the thing. I still haven't worked out how to do with the disadvantage in it.
You just roll twice and we take the lower number.
Okay, thank you. And it was perception, yeah?
Yes.
Oops.
Yeah. No, it's okay. The 7.
Oh,
Neve, you do not realize, and you hear this thump, and it catches you. You know when cats are absolutely terrified when they walk around a corner and they see like a cucumber, or they realize something's there, and they absolutely freak out and bounce off every surface vertically, levitate essentially. That happens.
amazing.
And then you
I'm not gonna
when you
make the noises that the cat makes.
when you stand there on the floor, panting, your eyes wide, absolutely terrified, you look out the window, you see Arashi's smirking face.
Give you a little wave. Time to go.
Ugh. She's like shooting you daggers, just hops out of the window. Well, wherever she's managed to land herself after flailing around like a crazy cat.
I imagine in the middle of the actual candy store, and you saunter your way out, and join Arashi and Sabata. You realize that Wicked is not there. The sun has placement has moved, so it is significantly later in the afternoon. So you lot make your way back to the tavern, where you meet up with Wicked. Eventually, Kale and Habaru rejoin you, smelling like soot and smoke, the iron tang of metals and things like this, as well as this strange undercurrent that makes all of the hairs on the back of your necks and arms kind of like prickle a little bit. It's not so much a smell, but it's almost like a sense of ozone. Kind of like right before a lightning storm, and you can feel the ozone in the air change, and just they seem to give off this slight energy aura to them that kind of does that, like putting what are they called? Those Newton's globes that you touch and the electricity kind of like sparks out kind of thing.
Why have you brought this here to me? I'm all fluffy now.
Sabata is crackling.
I'm just gonna
Every
go.
time you go near Sabata, he just goes and puffs it. And Neve, both of you just kind of like puff out like
So I'm
all
an
this
angry
static
little puffball now.
it's
Yeah.
all this static electricity.
And I'm just gonna go. I don't know what you two did, but I don't like it. And walk
I believe that Habaru, you look pretty pleased as you got most of your way through creating whatever it is that you wanted to create. What were you trying to create? Habaru?
I haven't even started yet. We were just trying to test out to see if I can use the ingots with no problem.
Oh, I was hand waving it, and I was going to allow you. I mean, if you want to
Okay,
roll
yeah.
for
And I
it.
figured we would hand
Don't
wave
look a
that,
gift
but
horse in the mouth, man.
yeah. No, I still need to make
I'm
the
trying to move
shield and
this
the
along
Morningstar.
so that you guys can have the ball early next session, and then we can get you moving again. So, um, so what? After doing some testing and realizing you can use the ingots, they seem to be relatively stable to use, at least to your acknowledgement. They seem to be willingly open um, to your meddling with them. What are you trying to create with them?
With the Chaos Ingots, a Morningstar. And like I mentioned earlier, the ladybugs, the cookies, and a goat. I will be gathering these things before I actually start smithing.
Okay, so it has taken you several hours to get together those things with Kale's help. When you talk about sacrificing the goat, are we talking traditional
Oh no
sacrifice?
no! I'm not sacrificing the goat.
Good. I don't
He's
think
just
Eris would appreciate
yeah.
a goat
God no.
sacrifice like that.
Yeah, no. He's just hanging out.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Craig. Would Eris like the death of a goat?
No, that would have been
No.
Steve.
Yeah, that would offend Steve. Yeah, so Andrew knows how Eris works. I mean, she didn't like ants being tortured.
I don't know what happens to the goat. You don't know what happens to the goat, but the goat vanished.
I was just gonna feed the goat like cookies and some hay. and
Yeah,
let
you
it
don't
like hang out.
you don't know what happened to the goat, it vanished. But
Okay.
it did seem to go in your favor.
I hope that
Oh.
goat is having a great time in the chaos realm.
Oh, he
Oh,
was the
no.
greatest of all
Sorry,
time.
I just have to make a note that you will run into a Hercus somewhere.
Okay.
With a goatee and a really wicked mustache.
I like to imagine that no one in the Chaos Realm has a mustache because they don't want it ripped off by Eris. They're like, no, the forbidden facial hair. Quick, save yourself. Shave
I
it.
actually still have that audio somewhere too. Yeah,
I have the
so
math one still too.
oh god, don't start with me with the math. So the rest of you, you get to see, your clothes all laid out in your tavern rooms for you. Arashi, even though you don't intend on using it, you have been given, some it is a similar version to your own stuff that you've got, if you would like to wear it. If not, that is also fine. But you do notice that the bag that is earmarked for Sabata has an identical gi to yours in black and gold, which looks exactly like a type of gi you have seen before. Incidentally, these are the colors your brother frequently got put in.
Yeah, I know.
Mhm.
Oh, we can be twins.
Twins.
Yeah.
You already know what I plan to do to my brother, so you want his what?
Well, if it's going to be vacant, I suppose, yes. We could be brothers.
Well, it'd be worse, I guess. Do you know how to put this on?
It's not for now, but I'm just letting you know that your clothes are all there.
Yeah, I'm just
Um,
showing it to her, to Sabata.
It's
Yeah.
clothes. I could put clothes on.
Habaru, and Kale, you see that you've got some very nicely created clothes, and whatnot. You all have your evening meal. You visit the bathhouse to bathe, for
Nope.
whatever.
Well, one of us doesn't.
Nope.
Sabata is forced to bathe.
No, he prestidigitation. For everything.
Does Neo have the same affliction to order?
I don't know. That's something you'll have to ask her. Arashi, you can ask her.
Oh, I'd be sort of, if we're all heading off to the bathhouse, I'd just look around to see if, like, I understand why Sabata's not there, but I'd look around to see if Neve is with us.
I have no issues with water.
So Neve goes to the bathhouse with you, has a wonderful bath, gets a full body massage,
In both
comes
cat
out
and human form.
in both cat and human form, comes out with her fur looking lustrous and shiny, smelling delightful, feeling incredibly relaxed.
Neve, do you think you could convince Sabata to actually have a bath one time?
Highly unlikely, but I could try. Or we could
I
just,
like that.
throw him in.
I like that the fact that the actual cat is fine with water in the way Maine Coons are fine with water, but the actual cat person who insists he's not a cat hates
Really?
water. It's hilarious to me. So, you manage to get through your day. You go through all your preparations of getting ready, primped and preened, and looking nice and neat. You get harassed early by Wicked into getting into your clothes so that you're all ready for the ball. And we will pick up next week in the hour before the ball as you are heading to the ball for Wicked's birthday. And so that is where we will end tonight. It is wonderful to see you all again. It is wonderful to be back. And we will be back next week to see if Wicked actually enjoys her first birthday party ever. Hope you have a wonderful week, everybody. Until then, drink plenty of water, get plenty of rest, look after yourself and those around you, and we will see you all next time. Bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.